Hi, today we're going to see how to create a circular pixel stretch effect in GIMP. So first we need to create a new image, go to File, New. The image width is 1920 and the height is 1080, press OK. And now press minus on your keyboard to zoom out. And now I'm going to change the foreground color. I'm going to select light gray color, this one here. The HTML notation is D1, 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 press OK. Select the gradient tool. I'm going to change the gradient to FG to BG RGB. The shape is linear. And now I'm just going to trace. So here with the gradient. So I'm going to select the foreground color. This one here, I'm going to change it to lighter. So this one here. So I think this one here is good. So here's the HTML notation, and then press OK. And now in order to confirm the gradient, just select another tool. And now I'm going to bring my image. So here it is. And I'm just going to drag it to GIMP. So here it is. I have already removed the background from this image. I will put the link of this image in the description box. So now select the scale tool, left click on the layer here, and now click on the chain icon here to link it, and then keep the control key down here while scaling from the handles to scale it proportionally like this. So here I think it's okay here, and now press enter, and now right click, layer to image size, and now I'm going to make selection here. So select the rectangle selection tool, and then make sure you're on the women layer, and now I'm just going to create selection here, so like this. So here it is, press enter, and then Control C to copy this selection here from the women layer, and then Control V to paste it. So as you can see, it's floating selection. So click on this icon here to put it on its own layer. So here it is. And now I'm going to hide the women layer. So I'm going to name this layer here pixel. So here it is, press enter. And now make sure you're on the scale tool, left click here on the pixel layer, and then keep shift key down here. So now make sure you're on the pixel layer, keep shift key down. So as you can see, the chain icon here is linked. Now if you keep shift key down, it's unlinked. So now select one handle and then just drag it. So here, now here, make sure you're still on the shift key here. You're pressing shift key down and then here dragging, and now press enter. And now right click on the pixel layer, layer to image size. So here's our women layer, this one here. So make sure on the pixel layer, so go to filters, distort, and then polar coordinates. So here it is, and now just press OK. And now I'm going to place the pixel layer under the women layer, this one here. And now I want to place, I'm going to scale up this layer, so select the scale tool. Make sure you're on the pixel layer, left click on it. Then here, keep the control key down here while scaling. So here it is. Now I'm going to move it. So here, press minus on your keyboard to zoom out. So here I'm going to scale it up again. So here like this. So press enter. So here it is. And now I'm going to move this part here, place it right behind the hand here of the women here. So select the rotation tool. I'm going to place this part here of the pixel stretch right behind the women's arm to hide it. So here, press plus on your keyboard to zoom in. So here, I think it's okay here. And now press enter. So here it is. And now I want to make the women's leg, the right leg here, make it look like it's behind the pixel stretch. So in order to do so, right click on the pixel stretch, alpha to selection, to make selection from the pixels here. And then select the women portrait, this one here. Select the eraser tool, going to increase a little bit the hardness and the force, going to decrease the size, and now I'm just going to remove it. So here it is. And now go to select, none to remove selection, and now I'm going to add a slight shadow here under the woman here, the pixel here. So click on this icon here to create a new layer, fill it with transparency, and then press OK. Select the paintbrush tool. And I'm going to decrease the hardness and then increase the size. Click on these two icons here to make the foreground and background colors black and white. make sure the foreground is black, and I'm going to increase size. So here it is. I'm going to name this layer here shadow, and now select the scale tool, left click on the shadow layer, keep shift key down here, and then let's place it here. So let's scale it down. I'm going to increase it, press enter. So here you can still play with the opacity here. So I think I'm going to reduce opacity. So here, so I can still increase its width. So here like this. So here it is, press enter. And now I'm going to add some highlights here on the pixel stretch. So I'm going to select shadow layer. So click on this icon to create a new transparent layer. Fill it with transparency, press OK. Let's name this layer here, double click on the name. Let's name it highlights. So here, press enter. Now select the paintbrush tool. Let's change the foreground color to white. So here I'm going to reduce a little bit the size of the brush. So I'm going to select the pixel stretch, right click on it, alpha to selection, so that we are just going to affect what's inside the selection here. So select now the highlight layer, and I'm going to left click outside, it won't do anything, and then keep shift key down. So here you will be able to trace a line here with the paintbrush. So here it is. And now I'm going to left click here just inside, and then here I'm going to left click. So here it is. And now let's remove selection. So go to select, none. And now I'm going to change the highlight layer mode here to overlay. So here it is. And now you can still play with the opacity here. So here like this. So now we're almost done. I just need to add some shadows here behind the women here. So I'm going to create another layer. So click on this icon, fill it with transparency, and then press OK. Change the foreground to black. Select the paintbrush tool. And now I'm going to select the pixel layer, right click on it, alpha to selection to make selection from it. So here it is. And now select the new layer we just created. Going to reduce the brush size. So here I'm going to reduce the hardness and the force. And now I'm just going to paint here. And now I'm going to place this layer here we just created right under the women here and over pixel. So here it is. And now I'm just going to, so here, just paint with black color. So here to make it look like it has some shadows here on the pixels. So here like this. So here it is, and now let's select the top layer, right click on it, new from visible. So here it is. That's how you can create a circular pixel stretch effect in GIMP. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and till next time.